What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, we got a new band to the channel. How about that? This comes as a request from Hemp Chimp. Yeah, I did not mispronunciate that. Hemp Chimp. You got it right. Hemp Chimp wanted to watch me react to this video from Humble Pie with a little tune called Black Coffee. Now, I have heard of Humble Pie. I know nothing about the band though, other than the fact that I believe they were one of the first quote-unquote supergroups, a bunch of musicians from other bands coming together to form a new entity, which is a supergroup basically. This is one of the first supergroups, I think from like the late 60s, early 70s from what I understand, if I remember correctly. I don't know who's in it. I don't know anything about them, and I certainly have not heard the song, at least to the best of my knowledge, I haven't heard it. So this is going to be a fresh new experience for me. This was posted by Lemmy Goodman, and this video has 223,773 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Humble Pie, Black Coffee. This ought to be good. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh, nice. Backing vocalists. Wait a minute.
Black coffee is my name. Black coffee without a thing. Black coffee, freshly ground and fully paid. Black coffee. That's where it's at, and I know. Way back yonder, I don't know when. So I got hung over before I was 10. You see, my skin is white, but my soul is black. But hot black coffee, and that's where it's at. Black coffee, that's what I mean.
Is this in 6/4? If it's not 4/4, it feels like 6/4, which is really unusual. It's got a great feel to it though. I mean, it's disguising itself well within a blues structured sound, which is really cool. I'm digging these backing vocalists. I'm absolutely digging them. I get the feeling this is a television performance, but, and typically television performances, especially in the 60s and 70s, typically a lot of television stations would require the bands to lip sync. A lot of stations do, and a lot of stations did, and still do to this day. Between the stations and the shows, there's a lot of tape that has to be, there's a lot of forms to fill out, a lot of rules you have to follow. This sounds live. I'm getting a lot of vocal drop off from, mic awareness and mic positioning. So a lot of dynamic control within that. I'm also hearing some breathing. I am positive this is live. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm like 95% sure this is actually live, which is rare. It's very unusual in television performances, especially back then, when they didn't have the ability to use a lot of digital editing and stuff like that. It was a lot more costly to edit and stuff like that. So, you know, for the sake of cutting corners, like I said, a lot of TV stations would require bands that wanted to appear on shows to lip sync. That is not the case here. Not that I don't think it's the case. I'm almost positive they're live. One more thing I want to mention. I think. No, I'm not going to mention it yet. Never mind. Not until I'm more certain. Let's keep going for right now. I know. 10 seconds. I know.
Apologize!
That's where it's at. That's what I need now. That's what I want.
See the face.
Black tea, it's as black as it can be. Black tea, come on, can't compare with me.
Okay, now I can see the face. This guitar player, not the lead singer, this guitar player here. I'm probably wrong here. Is that Peter Frampton? Is that a young Peter Frampton right there?
Oh my God!
It looks like him, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a supergroup, so it could be him, but I'm not 100% certain though. If anybody in the comments knows for sure, let me know if that's actually Peter Frampton. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, let's keep going for right now.
It's as black as it can be. Black tea, come on, can't compare with me. Black tea, well, it's as good as it can possibly be. But it's a cup of black coffee that a whacking man needs to see. Over there in America, it's the land of the free. You get what you want if you got some dough, baby. Time we lie and I work like a slave. Now I'm independent, no I can live. I got me a job, I got me a raise. I got a stack of black coffee, and how would it taste? I said a dime is all it costs in the States. For a cup of black coffee,
Pause.
and how would it taste? Black coffee.
Okay, I'm gonna pause there. All right, first thing, could someone clue me in on who these three ladies are? They are doing a great job harmonizing with each other. Not just harmonizing, but their dynamics are right with each other. I mean, if it goes down in volume, they all come down simultaneously. So they are really sticking together well. I know I haven't talked about the bass player at all. I don't know who that bass player is, but he's doing a fantastic job of walking that tightrope between staying locked in with the drummer and staying in the pocket and providing unison lines with the guitar players. That is not an easy thing to do. It isn't, because there's the part of you as a bass player that wants to stick with the drummer and wants to stick in the pocket and keep the song moving, keep the song grooving. And then there's the other part that wants you to fill out the sound a little bit more and add a little more to the melody, which as bass players we don't get to do too often. And he's doing it here. He's doing a fantastic job of walking that tight rope. Fantastic job. I'm digging this. I'm not usually one for this period, like the late 60s, early 70s. I'm not the biggest fan of this era of music. I know don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. I have all the respect in the world for it, and I thank the metal gods every day for it, because this is the type of music that laid down the groundwork for bands that I enjoy today. I'm just not the biggest fan of listening to it, but I'm enjoying this. I am absolutely enjoying this. Let's keep going, shall we? Let me back it up 10 seconds.
We really do have some fine vocalists in this country, I think. Ones that come to mind immediately: Robert Plant, Paul Rogers, and of course Stevie Marriott, Humble Pie, along with the Blackberries. One from the We really do have some fine vocalists in this country, I think. Ones that come to mind immediately: Robert Plant, Paul Rogers, and of course Stevie Marriott, Humble Pie, along with the Blackberries. One from the new double album Eat It. And that
Okay, so the ladies were the three ladies, are they called the Blackberries? I mean, he mentioned them, I think. That beard is fantastic, by the way. Gotta love that beard. Yeah, that was... Dang, that was good. That was really good. Huh. I wouldn't mind listening to that again, actually. Well, there you go, folks. That was Humble Pie with Black Coffee. That was a request from Hemp Chimp. On a scale of 1 to 10, actually, you know what? I'm going to give that a little bump there. I like it a little more than that. That looks better. I like that. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this an 8.3. Yep. 8.3. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I've already said pretty much everything I need to say. I did it during the course of the song. The song itself, it sounds like it's in 6/4. I could be wrong about that, but it sounds to me like it's in 6/4. But they're utilizing a blues feel with it, which disguises the 6/4 really well. Guitar playing, really nice. Really, really nice. I love, it's like I said, it was within that blues structure, which I've always been a fan of. Not too complicated. Not too overly complicated. Just a nice, feel-good song. Great songwriting from the, and great great songwriting and great execution from the guitar players, both of them. The bass playing, I've already talked about it. Great way to walk that tightrope of staying with the drummer and sitting in the pocket and providing melody, or reinforcing the melody with the guitar players. Drumming was really nice. Never over the top, never drawing too much attention to himself, but playing with enough oomph to let everybody know that he's still there. You know, he's not going to disappear into the fog like so many other drummers are known to do, especially in this time period. Those ladies, I think they're called the Blackberries. I believe that's what the gentleman at the end referred them to as. Wow. Really impressed with their vocals. Very impressed. Especially their dynamics, the way they were able to stay in unison on the dynamics, coming up and coming down with their volume. Very impressive. And quarterly too. I mean, obviously, singing in quarterly structurally well. Lead vocalist, I have no idea who that gentleman is. I have no clue. But he did a great job. Great style of vocalizing within the context of the song. His vocal style really fit and really kind of accentuated the song, like really punctuated with his tone. I'm usually not a big fan of that nasally tone. It was a little nasally. Let's be honest here. I'm calling a spade here. It's a little nasally, but within the context of this song, it fit like a glove. It fit perfectly. Piercing right through. I know I've said this before. Piercing, a very piercing tone, like a searchlight through the fog. You know, it just cuts right through. And you want something like that. You want a vocalist like that in a song like this to bring it over the top. So, great job overall. And that's why it's getting an 8.3. It's a great song. Did it blow my mind? No, it didn't blow my mind. But a great job nonetheless, which is why it's getting the 8.3. So, 8.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, for those of you that have joined the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.